This is Sethekk Halls as a Mistweaver monk. Level 72 happened right after Auchenai Crypts, I believe. And if you look at my party build, even though I had left that group and not queued together with them, I'm back with Matthew and Vivishka. Same people I was with back in Auchenai Crypts. So yeah, also very kind of similar dungeon here. I think it's part of the same complex. This one's slightly more memorable. Has an interesting last boss. So yeah, not much changed. This is the same day, pretty much just like right after the other one I had done. Bunch of birds and bird people in here. Well then, says the hunter, and we learn later that these people know each other. They play on a different server, and yet they were placed together in the queue too. Matthew takes a little while to notice, I remember, but yeah. It's kind of funny. So the hunter knows these two, and I kind of know them too because I just ran a dungeon with them. And all of us just happen to be placed together. Man, I'm realizing right now that my current activities in this game just don't really include entering dungeons with this character as a healer very much anymore. I'm kind of missing it. I'm just busy with other stuff that I want to do. But yeah, this is a game mode I'm not currently playing in the current time. Not because I don't want to or anything, it's just that other stuff has been taking priority. There's still a bunch of max level dungeons that I haven't set foot in with her yet. I'll get to them eventually. Waiting for Heroic Leap to come off cooldown or something? I don't know. He's taking his time. So I feel like I might not have given this group the best impression of my my abilities in the last dungeon I ran with them, and that might not get particularly better in here. Some things do go wrong. We all got thunderclapped. Can't walk very fast. I have emote sounds on now? Really? That surprises me. I guess I hadn't found the toggle to turn them off yet. Oh no, I'm charmed. Can't control myself. There, it went away quick. Oh cool, I'm soul stoned. That's nice. Interesting, so if I'm soul stoned now... Alright, 15 minutes. Let's see if that lasts as long as until things go wrong. So yeah, not a super small amount of damage going on here. I'm having to work for this. I keep getting knocked over. It's annoying. Alright, I see a boss coming. Bunch of loss of control things happening here. Oh dear, right, you have that voice. That is unfortunate. Hey, look, a quest. Everybody else looked like was also picking it up mid-combat. Gotta do it at some point. Right in the middle of the fight is as good a time as any, really. I see a lot of effects on my tank there. I could be dispelling them. Apparently I'm not. There I go. Took me a moment to decide to do that. Didn't know what each individual one was, but when they show up there, it's usually bad stuff that you want to dispel. Usually. Not in every case, but in most of them. There are some effects that, when dispelled, actually deal a bunch of damage to everybody around, so you do have to be careful of those. I've heard there are some raids where if you press the revival... Oh hey, I used revival. I see that it's on cooldown. I didn't notice when that happened, but apparently I did. If you use it to dispel everybody, you can wipe out the entire raid, from what I hear, just because of effects that, when dispelled, will actually deal damage. I think, what is it, Seed of Corruption? No, that doesn't sound right. I forget the name, but there's one particular one to watch out for. No, Seed of Corruption is when you do want to dispel, right? Because that's... Isn't that an Affliction Warlock thing? Does only a little damage until it expires, and then it does a lot? Something. That's a bunch of damage on me. Better be careful. As usual, my health bar is sort of separated from the others, so often it'll be the lowest of anybody in the dungeon. Just because I'm looking at the other four all grouped up and not noticing the one way up above. Time Lost Controller. I vaguely remember that name. Maybe those are the ones... Maybe that was the one that charmed me. I feel like those are the ones to watch out for in here, if you're going to watch out for a particular one. Bunch of highlights on my minimap. I guess we're going for Eyes of something or other. Cobalt Eye, that's what it is. Alright. Male Zandalari trolls have a very similar contour to a Night Elf. This whole time I was in here I was thinking, oh okay, we got a Night Elf tank, and just didn't think about the fact that, wait, no, those are Alliance. You can't get one of those in the Horde. I think they use either some of the same animations or... I don't know, something. Just something about the outline of them looks very similar. The voice is different, though. And the face, if you ever see that, but not on this one because he's wearing a helmet. Ouch, I'm hurting a lot. Still got that soul stone. Hey, yeah, there it goes. Yep. Okay, so chain lightning's happening here. Oh, they're like those specter things that you don't want to get touched by. So I gave him a life cocoon. I should be worrying about myself. There we go. So yeah, just like in, what was it, Sunken Temple? Looks like ghosts come out when some things die that are probably untargetable, but if you stay near them, they'll do nasty things to you. I think that's what I was seeing. And they did some nasty things to me. Let's see, does Soulstone have like a big cooldown on it or something? I'm wondering if... Oh, wow, yeah, okay. Yikes. So I stood too close to those. Didn't get a good enough idea of what the dangers were in time to do anything about it. I'll choose my reward later when I have more time. Gotta get back to my party members. So yeah, with a warrior, death knight, and hunter, nobody there will have a resurrection spell, so both of us will just have to run back. Well, at least I will. And I can bring the warlock back. Or she can bring herself back somehow. I'm not 100% sure how that happened. There are other things, like there's an engineering item that can potentially resurrect someone. So maybe somebody had one of those. I do want to also say there might be a Death Knight way to do it for certain talent builds. I just don't know anymore. But I already released, so I have to run back. Oh wait, no, she is back there with me. Okay, I just didn't notice. Little purple dot on the map kind of blended in. People must have been saying things just like in say instead of in instance chat, because I was only seeing one side of that conversation. Yeah, like that. There it is. So yeah, Matthew realizes he's playing with somebody he knows. Strangely enough, a soul well has nothing to do with soul stones. It has only to do with health stones. I'm trying to get one, but I already have one. So I play the animation, but don't hear the noise. Got it, but I need a space on my bar for it. Man, put it there, I'll never get to it. Oh boy, trash talk, of course. Oh, it's his kid, okay. That's right, I forgot what the relationship between these two was. That's pretty good. I like that. Standing right in the ghost again. Oh man, really? Aw, that's embarrassing. Well, guess I'm gonna have to run back again. Maybe that time I learned my lesson. Ugh, this is a mess. Oh boy, another long run. Alright, caught back up with them. I forgot just how messy this was. So yeah, I really don't want to stand up close. Hopefully I've figured it out by now. I do kind of, in order to attack, but it's more important not to die. So let me see how well I keep my distance here. Okay, there's a ghost. Who's it hitting? Attacking me. Yeah, it hit me again. Don't... What? Really? Wow. Okay, so yeah, so the Death Knight was able to bring me back. Okay, guess it took me longer to figure that out. Oh right, and now here's this boss. Run away from ghosts, why yes! That is kind of important. Whoa, where'd they all come from? Okay, somebody picked them up, that's good. This is not pretty. My life cocoon's on cooldown. He was able to survive, so that's nice. Alright, so somebody got feared into the boss. That's fine. I think we're ready enough. Get rid of that Dark Vortex. Can I just do that myself? Oh, I paralyzed it. Okay, so I used a crowd control effect. Somebody got one of those on them. So Vishka's a sheep. There we go. Talon King Yikes begins to channel arcane energy. So this is a little bit of a problem here. Turns out what you're actually supposed to do about that is either run far away or get behind a pillar. I think this was... Somehow I didn't get the chance to review the dungeon guide for this, or hadn't read it closely enough. I think it didn't really describe like what to do about that. That's what the recap button does, by the way. Oh, okay, so I'm checking the dungeon guide now. Arcane Explosion. Yeah, that's the deadly one. Yeah, some nasty things in here. This run didn't go so great. It's because I was not really prepared to avoid all of the heavy damage coming in. I guess I chose a reward. There we go. Alright, long run back for everybody now. Alright, mostly back here. So yeah, at least we can start this boss fight without a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Hopefully we'll wait for everybody else to arrive. Alright, got a soul well. I'm soul stoned, that's nice. Great. Hunter's making it. Okay, cool. Anzu. We didn't fight Anzu. Hold on, wasn't Anzu also in Hide Behind Pillars when he casts that? Okay, yeah, great. Death Knight knows what's going on. Again, I'm keeping my distance. Getting ready to do what I need to do. Yeah, Anzu. This was mentioned in another place, which was... oh, I was not behind that pillar. Okay. Well, it's far enough away. Fortifying brew a little bit late, but I'm alive. There we go. Okay, so you just have to be out of line of sight. Yeah, Anzu. This was a thing in... what's that place called? Not Shadow Labyrinth, not Auchenai Crypts, not Sethekk Halls. Manitombs, that was the one. Yeah, so Anzu was on the map there, but we never fought him. I'm just not sure what's up with that. There's a bunch of polymorph going on here. That's fine, except when you need to move behind a pillar. Then it can be more of a problem. Okay, now this is going fine, now that I know what to do here. These were very nice people. Very patient with all my blunders here because I was making a lot of them. Yikes. We did get it done though. Spirit shard, that's a currency? Huh. I'm not sure what that's for. Yeah, wondering about that, but... Oh, hey, is there a shortcut back to the beginning here? Yeah, this is one of those places with those. A lot of dungeons shaped like big loops, and oh, there's more to fight. Okay. That's fine. So one extra little fight here to get back to the beginning, or you could just teleport out and back in. But if you're not using the dungeon finder, then that's not as much of an option. So it's nice to have this path here as an alternative. Did he just charge into it? Yeah, he charged into a critter to use it as a speed boost. That's a nice trick. Alright, there we go. That was a very, very messy run in Sethekk Halls. Shows you all the stuff to watch out for, so don't do what I did there. Alright, I'll see you next time.